And in my opinion, Game is that guy, okay? Compared to fucking Kendrick. You know? Kendrick was like a fucking supposed to be a nerd or just a regular guy, and now all of a sudden he's like a gangbanger or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck's that all about, too?
I think, you know what it is? Snoop passed him the torch and labeled him.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, but that doesn't mean you just all of a sudden now pick up this gangbanging torch if that ain't what you've been doing. Yeah. If you just said you grew up in the neighborhood and you know about it, all right, cool. But now it's kind of looking like, you know.
Yeah, remember the name of his album? What is the name of his album? Good Boy, Mad City.
Right, that's what I'm telling you. Like, and the Game is the type of motherfucker that, you know, yeah, like he was actually not a good boy. And Game.
So Lord Jamar, not fresh off, but a little while back, shocked the world, man, with the type of game knowledge, mathematics he's on, supporting Trump over Kamala Harris. Now he's, I don't know if I dare call this a controversial take. As Kendrick Lamar, I don't think, like, did he ever, is he really pushing this gang-ish? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's, Lord Jamar saying, yo, I thought it was Good Kid, Mad City. I thought you was a nerd, a backpack rapper that was just from the neighborhood or whatever. You know what I mean? And this has been like long debated and whatnot if Kendrick was from a hood or not. And I ain't even gonna act like I know, but I'm gonna act like I done heard the things other individuals done heard. You know what I mean? That like we've heard people say Kendrick was like honorary member in the hood or whatever in his section. People have compared him to DJ Quick, that, you know, supposedly DJ Quick was never actually put on, but he was respected because he got on in the game or whatever. You know, it's like, what, Treetop? So I don't know, man, but with this whole Game thing, it's like, listen, I was a huge fan of the Game, but Game has just done so much suspect-ish, and just nowadays he's like pretty much a scammer. And then you go back and look, and it was like, yo, I couldn't even open my eye for the first album or two. Then all of a sudden, no, I really can. You know, that was just like, I was being Big Meat before Waist Deep came out. Then next thing you know, it's the butterfly with the LA tat over it, and then the Heineken sticker behind it. That's what Bishop Lamont said, you know what I mean? Like, and we found out with Big Face 100 that Game actually came up in another section, and then Big Face just kind of gave him the stamp to set the backdrop for the documentary, and then Big Face got shocked out. Like, it's all crazy, man, you know what I mean? But for them to even be compared in this way is, I don't know, it's something else, man. I want to know what y'all think about it. But Game been low-key hating on Kendrick, I think. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't at the pop-up show. There were all these narratives about it. Then Whack 100 got on Vlad talking about, yo, he's chilling with his baby moms. Like, I just don't understand how Game could not have been there. Like, why he would miss that, such a big moment for the West Coast. And it's really seemed to me like the Game has grown jealous of Kendrick in a way, because in a sense, Game kind of helped put Kendrick on, right? He had him on those Black Wall Street mixtapes, as well as J-Rock, and, you know, they had ciphers on there and everything. I still don't understand why Game never did nothing for none of them artists from Black Wall Street, you know what I mean? Like, I just, or Money Gang, or Blood Money, ENT, or whatever, Winner's Circle. He done switched it up so much, you know what I mean? And then as far as like his first appearance on a track put out on a studio album, it was The City, Game introducing Kendrick. And we saw the footage when Game went on tour then. Instead of one of his 3 verses, he was spitting Kendrick's verse, because Kendrick went hard on that joint. He spit the chorus, and his verse was just crazy. You know what I mean? He said, snapback fitted, and I don't condone riding. I'm addicted to West Side and living in the city with it. You know what I mean? He went off, and Game was spitting that. And it just seems as time went on, to me, I could be tripping that Game has grown to be a little jealous of Kendrick, you know what I mean? Because Kendrick just skyrocketed to another level of success and just dwarfed what the Game did as far as on wax, you know what I mean? But this conversation here is more about, I guess, the streets or whatever. So everyone hit the comments, let me know what you think about what Lord Jamar is saying here and all that. Tap in, comment. And the other news brief we got to get to real quick, as you see it right here, right? Charlemagne the God puts this very well with this lawsuit, UMG Drake, you know what I mean, being a sore loser because he took the L from K. Dot. He's like saying, yo, this payola-ish or whatever you're alleging in this lawsuit, stop fronting like they weren't doing that plus more for you your whole career. We know this. Drake got selected by the powers that be for many different reasons. Tap in and let me know if you feel me on that and you agree, you concur with that sentiment. And then, you know, they did everything promotionally and just other things like the label, the gatekeepers, they all been rooting for Drake and help push him. And I don't know, he just out here acting like a sore loser right now, mad because he got embarrassed and it is just on goofy time. Sorry about that noise, y'all. Just on goofy time. And it's just crazy to see him suing UMG. And unless this is some kind of publicity stunt or something like that, but it's not, right? He's just, I don't know, he bumped his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, the powers that be helped push him in many ways. I'm not saying he didn't have bangers to help get him there, that he didn't kind of jack one of them from Kia Shine too, right? But then the powers that be helped push you all this time, and now you want to turn around and sue him. All because Kendrick bodied you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just my take. Let me know your take on both these topics in the comments below. Sub up, and I'm up out here.